All right, welcome in. I have some rare good news for once. All right, so I saw a recommendation. I guess it's gone now because I refreshed. I don't know, but it was I can't remember the guy's name right now. I'm on so much so many edibles. I can't even articulate or like I can articulate. I can't think. All right, so we're just going on just basically just pure just joy and spite and lots of other emotions. Because I saw the notification. The guy was like, Ghislaine Maxwell's willing to testify to Congress. It was 20 minutes ago. I was like, yeah, that's gotta be clickbait, but it's not actually. And like as with all the Epstein stuff, you gotta like dig a little deep to find like news sources that actually talk about it in a real way. Like CNN, MSNBC, New York Times. They don't like talking about Epstein. 'Cause I imagine a lot of their execs are involved. Like who isn't involved with Epstein? You listen to this, you're probably involved with Epstein. They got knew everybody. Anyways, I'm not involved with Epstein. I can say that. I can say that with confidence. I saw somebody say they want a shirt with that says like I've never been to the island. I want that too. Anyways, yeah. I'm trying to like figure out which news source we're gonna use. So she is willing to testify to Congress. Let's do like an obscure source. Let's have fun with it. Not Times of India though. That's not really obscure. I guess to us it is, but let's do New York Sun. I've never even heard of them. Okay, Ghislaine Maxwell offers to testify before Congress on Epstein files, but there were no Epstein files. How dumb these people think we are. Like, just because they're MAGA's dumb, like, bro, that's like 70 million people. There's 351 million people here. Not all of us are like that. Some of us are educated. Some of us can actually do investigative work ourselves. Some of us have common sense. Very few of us, but not all of us are MAGA, Not all of us are in a cult. Some of us think for ourselves. I've been researching Epstein for 13 years independently. I know everything about the case. Like I said in that my first Epstein video, I know the whole enchilada. I've heard interviews from Maria Farmer, Annie Farmer, who they said they saw everything. They saw everything, and they got a lot of allegations against Les Wexner, the head of the snake. I know everything. You gotta be careful what you talk about on YouTube, though, because I know some things that maybe most people don't know. Maybe very few people know, because like I said, I used to lurk. Before I had a YouTube channel, I used to watch everything. I was like an FBI agent. I used to sit back and watch everything. I used to just mentally record all this Epstein stuff. I wish I had like physically recorded it so I could actually refer to the evidence I'm speaking of now. But it's all up in my brain. I can't talk about all of it because a lot of these videos have been wiped by after Apocalypse happened on YouTube because that stuff isn't advertiser friendly. Like I was shocked at the amount of openness that Maria and Annie Farmer talked about with what they witnessed with when they were abused by Epstein. But yeah, I'm shocked they're still alive. Like I'm glad they are. I know one of them has cancer. I can't remember if it's Annie or Maria, but I hope I think a blow lid off the whole thing with what they know. Anyway, so could Ghislaine Maxwell. It'd be funny if just all these women wind up taking down Trump and Epstein. It'd be great. I think Ghislaine Maxwell is evil. Obviously a abuser of children with Epstein. Why is she the only one sitting in prison right now for this shit? Like we all know it's because she's a woman. And no, I'm not defending anything she did, but she's an easy target in this country. Men who do sexual assault rarely ever face justice. But you give her like 20 years. You tell me there's nobody else? I don't believe that. And nobody with two functional brain cells that can still rub together believe that. We know there's a massive conspiracy here involving some of the world's most powerful people. We're not stupid. Ghislaine Maxwell offers to testify before Congress on Epstein files. The Department of Justice faces a Monday clock to respond to a legal appeal. And by the way, she's just doing this so she can get a pardon. Like if you got common sense, you can see what that is. Oh man, I can't even read the article. That's hilarious. Okay, oh, I gotta do. I don't care if people know my email address. Fuck it. Email me. I'm signing up because I want to read this article. Okay, great. Like it's just dealing with load in perpetuity, bro. Okay, man. We're done here. We'll just find another source since internet is designed by 3-year-olds apparently. Oh, come on, man. Is the FBI messing with my connection? That I said too much. Jesus Christ. I'm joking. Maybe. Anyways, I wish I could just do like the video I want to do. I want to do like a 20-hour video on Epstein. I know everything. Like I said, I don't even need to refer to sources. This all in my brain. I have a photographic memory. And it's not even just photographic. I remember every negative thing anybody's ever said to me. I bring that up in when I get into it with people just to show you like I don't. The elephant never forgets. I remember literally every negative thing that's ever been said to me since I was a child. I remember who said it, what they looked like when they said it, why they said it, and somebody with a brain like that could do some serious damage one day. But I don't have a vengeance streak though. Yet. Jeffrey Epstein's ex-girlfriend and co-conspirator Ghislaine Maxwell signaled she would be willing to testify before Congress regarding the part she played in facilitating sex trafficking of underage girls. Maxwell was convicted in 2022 for child sex trafficking charges. She's currently serving 20 years in prison. She's there. You go. The only person to be convicted of charges related to Epstein, which is crazy. You tell me her and Epstein abused 1,000 victims all alone? Shut the fuck up. Okay, so FCU killed himself in his cell in 2019, faced accusations of flying underage girls to his private island, Little St. James, and forcing them to engage in sexual acts with Epstein's friends and business associates. Who was friends and business associates? Despite the rumors, Ghislaine was never offered any kind of plea deal. She would be more than happy to sit in front of Congress and tell her story. Yeah, that'd be funny. She'd be killed long before she ever had to talk to Congress, probably. Maxwell's willingness to testify before Congress comes as the Department of Justice Federal Bureau of Investigation released a memo last week which stated there is no evidence that Epstein possessed, a client list or had blackmail prominent individuals. That's just funny. This reading is so dumb. It's not even funny. It's just stupid. We did not uncover evidence that could predicate an investigation against uncharged third parties. Bullshit. But I remember, like I said, I remember everything. I remember the day Epstein got arrested. They raided his properties, Little St. James. They waited like a month to raid the New Mexico ranch. They raided his property in New York, and they said they found thousands of CDs, videos, I think even tapes and photos with a girl and insert name. So I get that. That's a blackmail operation. Like, how stupid do they think we are? I'm sure they've destroyed or lost all that evidence by now, but that would be stupid. You tell me, here's what I would do. You know what? I'm going to unveil a little part of my Machiavellian side, my real side. You know what I'd do if I was the FBI and I had the Epstein files? I'd blackmail you with them. And I'd control every politician from now until kingdom come. The joint memo has garnered sharp backlash from President Donald Trump. I'd be the new J. Edgar Hoover. Man, I'd have sole possession of those fucking files, a monopoly on them. I control Washington. So, because everybody's in those files. Some of which, such as conservative media personality Megyn Kelly, have blamed Attorney General Pam Bondi for botching the investigation. Yeah, blame Pam Bondi. Oh, this is funny to me, man. I'm done with the articles, by the way. I'm done reading. I just don't feel like reading this shit. Like, you read yourself. It's like, what is me reading it gonna even do? I just want to get my thoughts. But it's just funny. Like, don't forget, Pam Bondi was the Attorney General of Florida when Epstein was very much active and operating down there. So I imagine she has an incentive to not go too deep into this. Alex Acosta is probably at home hoping they don't go too deep into it. Like I said, everybody's involved. Everybody you see in power right now is probably involved with Epstein. That's why they're there. He's in control. I get it. If I were the powers to be, I'd want politicians I can control too. You don't want loose cannons and free willers and people that can take the system down. No, at the end of the day, all these people care about is the system, and I get it. This system's been designed over the course of Lord knows how many years. America's what, 250 years old? The people that designed civilization were around long before America. And I really highly doubt they'd like to see their system crumble over something like a Jeffrey Epstein, a dead man. That's why I'm saying the files will never come out. She'll never be able to testify for a country. She'll get pardoned long before that. And people will move on. Because this is America, and you people have very short goldfish memories. But me, I remember everything. And I just wish there were more people like me. We could really get to the bottom of the case. But yeah, I'm not risking my safety or my what I have to do any Epstein videos. But anyways, go do your own research. But yeah, it's I just thought this was funny talking to Congress about the Epstein files. Yeah, that's like a death warrant, death sentence